Without a doubt, this has been the most exciting video I've made to date. What you're looking at here is half of a pineapple filled with tiger shrimp, caramelized pineapple, and cauliflower and peas. And you can substitute cauliflower for rice. And I'm going to walk you step by step in terms of the preparation of this beautiful dish. So let's get going. First things first is you want to take a pineapple, and what I'm going to do is take a knife and cut it in half. I'm going to get 2 halves of a pineapple. The process itself is really not that complicated. You take a knife and cut it in half. The trick is to get it to be able to cut the leaves at the top, and that took a little bit of effort, but not too much. It's really not too bad when you do it. And what you're going to end up with is 2 halves of a pineapple. The next step is obviously to remove the inside of the pineapple. I found the best way to do it. Take that same knife, cut around the perimeter all the way to almost the bottom. Notice I say almost the bottom because if you hit the bottom, you're going to cut through it. So make sure not to do that. Cut all the way around, and then you're going to take the knife and cut some horizontal lines up and down the inside of the pineapple. You're going to turn it and do the same horizontally. And basically what you're doing here is you're going to be creating some cubes that you can easily scoop out. You just take a spoon. Again, not a lot of magic. Take a spoon, scoop out the cubes of pineapple. Make sure to discard the middle, the hard part. And some of the people that I talk to about this like the fact that I use pulp. Others don't, but it really doesn't matter. You know why? Because it's all going to be caramelized anyway. Now the important thing is to make sure to have a bowl of a pineapple that can take on as much of the filling as possible, and that's what it should look like. I'm going to take the other half, do the same process, and then I take the cubes and cut them even smaller so it's easier to caramelize. One of the things that I like to do is take a pan and put some butter in it and put the pineapple afterwards. Now initially when you do this, it's not going to cook. It's actually going to release a lot of water. You might be scared by the process and wondering, well, where's the caramelization process? That's going to happen, guys. Let the water come out, evaporate, let that happen, and then afterwards it's going to start to caramelize. And the final step is when it's all caramelized, you scoop it out of the pan, you put it to the side, and we're going to go ahead and work on the shrimp. For this process, I like to also make some cauliflower to substitute for rice. The shrimp I like to use is tiger shrimp. I remove the tail, season it with black pepper, put some olive oil in there, and basically I cook it and make sure that it's cooked on both sides. Essentially, once it's red, it's done. You go ahead and add the cauliflower to it. Now here's the trick. You add some frozen peas on top of it and you continue cooking that. And finally, the last step is the caramelized pineapple. Mix it all together. Make sure it's all very well mixed and thoroughly cooked. And then comes the fun part after this. What you're going to be doing is taking each of the halves of pineapple, and what I did for this specific case is did 2 types of filling. One has the combination of the sweet of the pineapple and the saltiness of the rice and the shrimp, and that in and of itself is more than enough. It's a great dish, and that's what I'm doing here. The other one, I added cayenne pepper to it to make it a little bit spicier. Again, very preferential. They both taste really good, and that's basically what it looks like. So it's got a beautiful presentation. It tastes really good, and of course the fun part, even when you get to the bottom, is to scoop out some of the remaining pineapple, and it goes really well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate this. Please share with your friends. Please like this video, and of course please subscribe as I'm trying to grow this channel and put out more content for you. Thanks so much. I will see you on the next episode.